So, Stephen, before we get to the half, as I understand it, start right out of the box, they're looking at a cut in the overall size of the pool, however they divvy it up, right?
Yes, that's right. I mean, it's not hugely surprising, and we've seen consistently bad performance from European investment banks in trading this year. Their revenue at Barclays is down 7%. So that's not really a surprise. But what the new investment banking head, a man called Tim Throsby, is trying to introduce is a bit more differentiation, to use his word, in what they're paying their employees. So they're going to take the top 25% and give them a lot more. And they've cautioned that the bottom half or even bottom quarter should expect their compensation to shrink over time as they try and inject more competitiveness into their investment banking division.
And as you say, there's a new sheriff in town, the new head of investment banking. But is this really implementing what Jess Staley has said he's got to do with the investment bank? He's got to shake it up some.
Well, all of the tough talk in this regard is being done by Tim Throsby, but it's hard to imagine that the CEO, Jess Staley, himself a former chief of JP Morgan's investment bank, isn't 100% behind his strategy. I mean, he handpicked this guy to come and run the institution, and he really has bet his tenure as CEO, his reputation, on being able to turn around the investment bank and generate earnings equivalent to the big five banks on Wall Street.
Stephen, just quickly, are we still seeing this big competition for talent where comp ultimately matters, or has that died down a little bit?
No, I think this is reflective of the fact that if they want to try and compete with the big American banks, they need to hire some of their staff, and Jess Staley has hired a lot of people from his former institution, Jamie Dimon's JP Morgan. And so I think this is reflective that if they want the top people running these units, they have to find the money from somewhere to pay them, while the overall compensation pot is shrinking. So the way you do that is if you differentiate it a bit more. So there are going to be some unhappy people, but if you perform well and hit all your targets, I can't imagine they won't look after you.